What up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today's video, we got a pretty big day ahead of us, and it's gonna be a pretty busy day actually. Today's video, we're actually gonna be taking off the full entire front end off of a 94 to 01 Integra, but it's gonna be an LS, so it's gonna be the same thing as a GSR, GS, RS, LS, Type R, except for the JDM front end. So yeah, I'm like 15 minutes away from my house. I just went to go pick me up a couple last things that I need, and I'm about to be on my way back. I was cleaning up my whole entire driveway today, and I was cleaning up the last little things before I could push the car into my driveway. I've been waiting about like 4 or 5 days to actually get it in my driveway so I could start working on it. For the last couple days, I've just been cleaning up and everything so I can get it ready. But I picked it up about like 5 days ago, I think, like on Friday. Let's see here. Yeah, so we're gonna be taking off the full front end. So fenders, hood, bumper, core support, everything. Like I'm talking about the full front end. I'm gonna be pulling the swap. I'm gonna be pulling the interior, the full trunk, all the plastics, the trailing arms, the front knuckles, the exhaust. I'm gonna be pulling the full thing. I'll be explaining to you guys why later. I'm parting this car out. I didn't want to. It's really nice in the front end. That's why I'm taking the whole front end. But let's see here. It has really bad rust and it has bad quarter panel damage, so it's going to the scrapyard. But it is clean title though, so if it was savable, it would have been probably worth it to just cut the quarter panels out and weld in new ones, but that's not the case for this one, unfortunately. But yeah, so today we're just gonna be taking off the full front end. It's about like 2-ish, 2:30, something around that. I'm hoping to have it off by tonight. And what I mean by the front end is like everything. I'm hoping to have all that done by tonight, like just the front end and the swap. So I'm just gonna pull the full front, the full swap, and then like the knuckles and the trailing arm and the, yeah, that'll stay. So that'll stay until probably tomorrow, because today I just want to take out the motor and transmission, the axles, and the whole front end. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today, but I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do the front end. I might throw a couple clips in real quick of me doing like the swap and taking a couple things out or whatever, but probably not, just because it has an auto swap and I hate taking out auto swaps. I mean, it's not a big problem, but I'm gonna be taking my time. I'm gonna be doing everything right. So it's gonna be a long day, and I'm probably not gonna be done until somewhere in the AM. And I'm just hoping to be done soon. So the sooner I can get it done, sooner I'll be done, obviously. So sooner I could have that car on my driveway and have the next one in. But yeah, so I'll let you know as soon as I get home. I don't think I have anything else to say right now. I'm thinking of if I have anything else, but it's really just the front end and the swap for today, for me at least. But it's been a long day. Let me tell you, it's been a long day. But oh yeah, I just wanted to mention too, I got a couple things coming through for the Integra. I got a new shifter box. I got a new front lip. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of paint work, and I'll be doing a couple other things here soon with that Integra. But for now, it's sitting because I just got the hybrid racing full size done not that long ago, about like a week ago. And I also got the clear Integra Type R lights done about a week ago. Luckily, this part out has some really, really, really nice parts. So there's only a couple things that I had to take for mine because they were like low-key a little bit cleaner. Like I'd say they're 9 out of 10 condition, and mine and my GSR were like probably a 7 out of 10 or maybe like a 5. So I'm glad I picked up this part out. I'm sad that I have to part it out, but it is what it is. At least I can provide the community with some good parts, and I'm not taking a total loss. So there's no point in me just giving it to the scrapyard. There's really just like, it's just a no-brainer to part it out, and you know, so yeah, I'll let you guys know as soon as I'm back at the house and I have everything so we can get this done, because I'm trying to just knock this out in like a couple hours, have it done, be out the way, and then I could be on the trailing arms and all that other stuff next, so that I could just get the shell out my driveway. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys when I'm done. All right, guys, I'm back, and here's the car. I mean, '94 bone stock Integra LS. Still got to do a little bit of cleaning to do, but I got it all in the driveway. Shh, we don't look at that right now. Second plan. But I messed it up a little bit more. Like, I made this a little bit worse because I was just messing with the car. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but all I really did was peel off this because you could see that it's like all bubbly. The whole entire thing is like fried. But the front end though is super clean. Yeah, as you could see, it's just toast. Like, it's toast. So I'm gonna set up a little car cover, not a car cover, but like a canopy real quick, so I could have some shade. But yeah, as soon as I get that canopy set up, I'll be right back, and then I'm gonna let y'all know exactly what y'all need so that we can get this done, probably within like an hour or so. So yeah, guys, we got the car canopy little thing up, and first I want to say we're gonna start with this stuff inside of the fender wells, because we're gonna be taking off the full front end. I'm not gonna be doing piece by piece by piece, or my bad, I'm gonna be doing piece by piece by piece, but I'm not gonna be like only taking one part off, you know? So I'm gonna be taking everything off. So I'm gonna do it the fastest way, and that's gonna be mud flaps, fender liners. Usually it comes with like a little splash shield underneath, but that was already taken off and it's in the trunk, so I don't got to take that off. But I would be doing mud flaps, fender liners, splash shield, front bumper, fenders, headlights, hood. I mean, you could do the hood first, but I'm gonna do the hood last. So yeah, but I'm gonna start with these. So I'm gonna get the wheel turned. I'm gonna get the wheel turned this way so that it's pointing outwards so that I can get to those. I'm gonna be using a mini little screwdriver. So yeah, give me 1 second, and then I'm gonna get this all set up. So I took this one off earlier, but you would be taking off 3 of these. This one, and this one. And then after that, all the fender liner bolts is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 right there. But besides that though, yeah, 7, 8, there's gonna be 8 for the fender liner, but besides that there's 3 for this. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna get the mud flaps off, and then I'm gonna get the fender liners off, and I'll be right back with you guys in a second. So yeah. As you guys can see, we got the mud flaps off, or mud flap I should say, because I've only done one side so far. But those are the 3 bolts. Take those ones out, and then I'm about to take out this fender liner in a second. But I'm gonna do the other side, take out the mud flap on the other side, and yeah, as soon as I get the mud flaps out, we're gonna do the liners. So give me a second. Got both mud flaps off, and now it's time to take off the fender liners. I'm gonna take off all the bolts I'm probably gonna take off the wheel real quick. I don't know. But if I do take off the wheel, it's probably gonna be the best bet, and I'm probably gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna jack the car up from the middle point and then take off both wheels at the same time, and then just do both sides since I already have both mud flaps off. But since I have both off, I think that's probably what I'm gonna do, is just jack up the car from the middle, and then after it's jacked up from the middle, I'll just take off both wheels and then I'll take off both sides. So after I got the car jacked up, I'm just gonna let y'all know as soon as I take off the wheels. So yeah. As you guys can see, this is toast. This has been sitting for like 4 years, but I'm gonna get the other side off and we're gonna take off the splash shield. So yeah, give me a second. Hey guys, so I got the other wheel off. I'm about to start taking the liner off, but here's all the bolts we're gonna be needing to take off. Hold on, let me, we're at the sun. Can't see shit. Hold on. Okay, anyways, other side, because the sun's just fucking everything up. You're gonna be taking out like four of these little plastic ones, and then they're like little like popping clips behind it, or like 6 of them or whatever. You're gonna take out like the screw part, and then you're gonna pop the clip out, and then you have like the little metal washer screws. So you got like 2 of those, 3 of those, and then you got like the plastic ones. So I'm gonna take those out and then I'll be back in a second. So in the last clip, I showed you exactly which bolts to take off, how to take them off. I'm gonna finish taking these off on both sides, and then I might install them on my Jeezer tomorrow, because I want to put fender liners and mud flaps on my Jeezer, but I just don't know if they'll rub my tires. I low-key might install them though, so we might install those tomorrow. Anyways though, right now I'm just chilling, but I'm about to finish taking these liners out, and then I'll catch back up with you guys. See what this says? OEM, 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 OEM. Yeah, these are going on my Integra, but I forgot to show y'all this screw right here. It's a little tiny screw. You bust out a screwdriver and it's that one, you're good to go. And there might be one more right there, but I'm about to take those out real quick. And then this liners will be out, so there's 2 bolts, there's the screw, and then there's like the little bolt clip, whatever you can call it. But yeah, just take these 2 out, and then the front part is out, and then you got all these little ones, and then you're good to go. So liners out, as you can see, boom, we're good to go. So yeah, I am going to start on taking off the front bumper. So yeah, we're gonna start on taking off the front bumper. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. I'm just gonna take off the other liner, and then we're gonna start with taking off the bumper. So yeah, liners are off, and low-key I'm pretty happy that they're in like perfect condition, because I really wanted some liners for my car, and these are OEM, so they're gonna fit perfect, and I'm not gonna have no issues with them or nothing. So there's gonna be bolts on, but pretty happy about that. And I'm gonna start with the bumper now. So I'm gonna show y'all how to take off the bumper, but yeah. So next step is going to be honestly, this bumper is a little bit different than the 98 to 2001 bumper, like my Integra right here, because this bumper is like a two-piece. It has like this, so I don't know if I have to take this apart. I'm guessing I don't, but I'm going to take this screw out on both sides, this screw right here on both sides, and then I'm going to start there. I'm going to take out the little, there's a little bar. When you pop the hood, I'll pop the hood in 1 second, but there's a little bar. It's a little black bar. Actually, I have an extra one right here. Hold on. Yeah. So it looks like this. You're gonna take off all these little tiny clips that hold it down, and then you're gonna take this bar off. And then there's like a couple more bolts and stuff, but I'm gonna show y'all as I get there. So to take these out real quick, all it is just a single screw right here. Hold on. I'll see if I can pop this out with one hand. Give me a second. I'm trying to be careful. I don't really want to scratch up nothing. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Have some patience with me. All right, that screw is out. And then you can like wobble it a little bit. Hold on. Let me push it from the back side. All right, cool. It's gonna be like this little tiny arm right here. It slides into that little rail, or like that little bracket. It like goes in like this. You're gonna slide it backwards, and then you got like that little clip. I'm gonna pop out these real quickly. And then just like that, got the corner light out. I'm gonna take out the other side. And once I got the other side out, I'm gonna finish taking the bumper out. So yeah. All right, so I got the corner lights out. I got the little side, little thingamabobbers out. So I'm gonna explain to y'all. We have like a little rubber like cushion that goes between the fender and the bumper, and then we have like a little metal bracket that the cushion sits on. And this is what it looks like underneath. It's like a little bracket goes there. There's a couple more bolts that you're gonna have to take out. Like when you unbolt, or when you take off the bumper, there's gonna be like a bolt that holds the fender to this little bracket. Like there's a couple more brackets. That's why I say take off the bumper first, because you're gonna have to take off the bumper first to do the fenders. But you're gonna be taking off like all these, but this goes to like the little bracket that I'm talking about. So you're gonna have to take off all of these ones right here, and then all the ones across the front that I was talking about earlier. So take off all those, and then I'm gonna see how far that gets me, and hopefully that gets the bumper off. But yeah. All right, you guys, so we got the bumper off, and I mean, it was as easy as said as done, you know, like, I mean, I didn't have no issues or nothing. So I am going to start taking off the headlights. The headlights are easy. It's just these two 10 mils on the top, that 10 mil right there, and there should be one more. Yep, right behind these wires right here, that one right there. So get to all those 10 mils, and I will have the headlights out. So give me 1 second. Guys, so I got the front end pretty much fully disassembled except for just the fenders and the hood. I did cut the little pigtails on the front because I'm gonna keep them for my Integra. But besides that though, I'm about to take off the fenders and the hood. The hood is just these 2 bolts right here. And then the fenders, you got to take off the side skirt in order to get to these 2 bolts. And the side skirts is just a couple of screws on the bottom of the frame rail, or not the frame rail, but like the, what would you want to call this? I don't even know, like this side step panel. I don't even know. Anyways, after you take off all the screws, you gotta smack it forwards from the back. You gotta smack it forwards so that the little clips that go in here can slide out. Anyways, you take off the side skirts, you take off these 2 bolts, you're gonna take off this bolt right here, and then you're gonna take off these bolts right here, and then you're gonna take off this 10 mil when you open the door, and then that'll be all. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I got this fender off, or both of the fenders, and then I'm also gonna take off the hood, and then I'm gonna start taking out the swap. So, or not the swap, I'm gonna start cutting off the front end from probably like right here, or like, yeah, like right here, and then I'm gonna start taking out the swap. So I'll catch you guys as soon as I have the fenders off and the hood off. So yeah. You guys, we got the whole entire front end off. The day is pretty much almost over. The sun's coming down right now. I'm about to start pulling the motor though, so I'm not really gonna be taking much footage of that because I'm gonna be grinding that shit out all day, and hopefully I'm done with it before the AM. But we got the whole entire front end off. I'd say if I were to do it without taking no video or sitting here and constantly having to set up everything and this or this or this, probably would have took me like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But with all this, it probably took me like double that. So yeah, but I'm about to get the swap out right now, and well, I'm about to cut the front end off so I can pull the swap. And yeah, but thanks for watching, and I'll have some stuff here soon for this car, but for now I just gotta wait on some stuff to come in, and I'm thinking about picking up a couple last things before I do my last touches on my Integra, before I bring it to High Plains Raceway and stuff. But yeah, that'll definitely do it for this one because I'm exhausted and I'm ready for the swap to come out and the day to be over. So thank you guys for watching though. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.